Good morning. I'm Brad Reed, Superintendent of Schools here in Great Bend. And this morning, I want to welcome you to another edition of Supe Talk. We're here at the high school, and we're going to talk about a curriculum here that has to do with science and technology and engineering and math, something for all of our kids to be interested in. So thanks for being here, and welcome to Supe Talk. Good morning. I'm Brad Reed, Superintendent of Schools here in Great Bend. This morning, we're at Great Bend High School, and we're here to talk with one of our instructors, Matt Supe, and about a new curriculum that we have here at the high school that's really exciting. We're very excited about it. So good morning.
Good morning.
If you would, tell the community a little bit about STEM education, STEM curriculum, and what it's all about.
Okay, well, STEM education is STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and basically it really helps people in those areas, students to excel. It's proven to raise ACT scores and get people ready for secondary ed or post-secondary ed in either a trade school or a college. Well, it really helps all the way around the board.
And we are infusing the high school with some of this STEM education through a larger project called Project Lead the Way. Can you tell the community a little bit about Project Lead the Way and some of the classes in that?
Yeah, Project Lead the Way is a third-party company. It's a nonprofit company. It started back in the early 80s by an instructor up in upstate New York. It really came to Kansas in about 2007, and it started in 2007, 2008 with 7 schools. And since then, it's now 2015. It's in 144 schools, so it's got about 18 schools a year. We also started it down at the middle school level as well. It's really aimed to really help our specific one that we're running right now is mainly engineering. It's really made to help in the engineering and engineering field and people with technology and science and math.
Okay, well that's a good, I'm glad you said that, because really what we want to talk about today is a course that you teach, engineering design. So tell us a little bit about that, what the kids can expect, what you do in that class and so forth.
I love the class because it does a little bit of everything. It gets students basically ready for the higher levels of engineering. So it's an intro to all the basic needs they need. They need to know basic math and statistics. They need to know how to sketch and draw. They need to use the 3D modeling program on our computers. They need to know how to reverse engineer, how to take something apart, measure it, and design it and create it in the computer. So it hits all the basic needs of design before they need the higher level math and physics skills. So once they have those, then they can really, the first whole half of the program is me teaching them these simple things. And the second half of the class is really all about them applying them to individual projects. So instead of me just pushing all the education their way, they take what I've learned and they apply it to their own project.
Well, that sounds really interesting, and that sounds like it'd be of high interest to our students. How many kids do we have enrolled in the class?
Well, let's see. I've got 2 sections of it, and it's really good because we didn't really even offer it to freshmen this year, and next year it will be offered to freshmen. I think I've got a section of 12 and a section of 18. So next year, with the intro program at the middle school, I expect to see much higher numbers.
Now, a lot of what you do in the class, it will be carryover skills that they can take with them, vocational skills that they could even carry out into the workplace.
Yeah, these are really focused on getting students college and career ready. So they'll need them when they go to college for an engineering or a science or a technology major. Really, it's all about problem solving. Critical thinking is the biggest part of it, which teachers love and employers love. But yeah, it gives them a lot of skills to just have out there when they're ready. It really forces them to do the thinking on their own instead of the teacher just saying, well, this is how you get to the right answer. It really crosses over to all your science classes. It crosses over to all your math classes. It's actually, like I said, it's proven that their math and physics scores go up after they take the second level course.
Now, when you hear the word, I know when I hear the word engineering, I would kind of get scared about that a little bit as a student. Is this for higher end students, or would this be something that all students could benefit from?
This intro course is definitely, I would not say it's not a higher level course. I would say it's right at mid. If you're willing to work, even if you don't receive all A's all the time, it's still a great course for you. There is higher level courses in the Project Lead the Way that are just meant for people who want to take physics in higher level. But there's also STEM courses that are meant for someone who wants to be a technologist, not necessarily an engineer. Engineering is a very scary term, but it's a broad term. You can be an engineering technologist, which means you might go to college for 2 years with a tech degree, or you could be an engineer that has a professional, a PA or a professional or a PE, a professional engineering license. If you're interested in engineering, there's all levels of employment in engineering. It's not a scary word. It's actually a fun word. If you see that what the students get to do in my classes, it's very fun stuff.
Well, Matt, it sounds great, and we're certainly happy to have it here at Great Bend High School. As parents, if you want more information about it, feel free to call the high school. You can talk to one of our principals here, or you can ask for Matt, and they'd be happy to give you a rundown on all the courses in Project Lead the Way and the other things that we're doing with our STEM education. So until next time, thanks for being here.